Okay friends, so we are done with abstract classes for now, and let's study the second part of this chapter, interfaces. Okay, interface is a class-like construct, but not really a class because it only contains the constants and the abstract methods. And it works very much similar to the inheritance of abstract classes and otherwise that we have seen. So it's very much like a class, but it's not a class in itself. And it works slightly differently, which we'll see now. And it is useful because it is much similar to abstract class, but it just specifies the behavior of an object. Like if object is a comparable, some object is edible, some object is clonable, so it just lays down a kind of directive for a particular object, but it never specifies the behavior or the actual operations that are being done as a part of behavior. A class can have a couple of abstract classes and it can be abstract. But if all the methods of a class you want to abstract, uh, interface is a more preferred option, I would say. And you will see how in a bit. Interface declaration is very much simple. Public interface, interface name. Some constants and methods. Constants are very less used compared to the methods and signatures. So now signature is what I essentially called footprint in previous lectures. But we usually use interface for signatures. Now mind you, all the methods are abstract and hence they need to be implemented in the class which uses this interface. Okay, a class uses interface with a different operator. In if subclass wants to use a superclass, it extends the class, like we saw circle extends a geometric object. But shown in the example over here, if you want to use the edible interface, we won't extend it, we will implement it. So I can say class X implements edible, class Y implements edible, right? That's how it is used. uh, let's see an example now. But before seeing example, I'll just go through a couple of things. Okay, interface is treated like a special class in Java. Okay, it is compiled into a separate bytecode file, just like a regular class. So interfaces will have a bytecode file of its own. Okay, like an abstract class, you cannot create an instance of an interface using the new operator. Okay, and it is used as a data type for a variable or as a result of casting. Now we'll see how it is used in each cases, but essentially it's a special class which contains just constants and abstract methods, nothing else. Okay, for example, I declare an interface edible and I have a abstract method how to eat, right? So essentially, for example, chicken. Now chicken extends animal because chicken is a type of animal and it implements edible. So I need to define a method or which will tell me how to eat. So if it's chicken, then how to eat would be fried. Okay. Okay, let's do one thing. Let us build upon this example so the concepts of interface are impressed in a better way on you. Okay, and you internalize them pretty quickly. Okay, so we will write an example in Eclipse in the next part of this lecture.